got lemons. Let's turn this one into a lemon pound cake. First thing you need to do is turn on your oven to 350 degrees and then take out your fluted pan and spray it with some baking spray. But make sure you're using one that has flour in it. Your cake won't stick, it'll come out perfect every time. So spray your pan and then we'll get started. So let's get our dry ingredients together. We need 3½ cups of all-purpose flour. And it's best if you don't take your 1 cup mix or your 1 cup measuring cup and try to dip it out all together, because if you do like this, it kind of packs in your flour. So dip it out a little at a time into a larger measuring cup. And I'm looking for 3½ cups. There's about 3 cups. Let me get just a little bit more. All right, got a little too much. Nope, I need just a little more. Okay, 3½ cups of flour, all-purpose flour. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Then we're going to stir this with a whisk. Let's put some air into that flour and get it kind of light, and also get that salt and baking soda mixed up. Okay, then we're going to set this aside while we get our wet ingredients and get the mixture out and get ready to start mixing the rest. Be right back. So we have 3 sticks of butter, 1½ cups of butter, and it's softened. I'm going to add that to the mixer. Okay. Then we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. Then I'm going to turn the mixer on and let it run for a few minutes. So after that butter and sugar have mixed for about 10 minutes, it's been going for a little while. The recipe says to let it beat for 10 minutes. Then we're going to add 4 eggs, 1 at a time. And after those are mixed in, I'm going to add my flour mixture and buttermilk, 1/3 at a time, alternating after each other. And I'll also add 1 teaspoon of lemon extract. It smells just like lemons. Wish you could smell it. So let's get busy doing that. Eggs first. I'm turn the mixer on. And eggs, there's 4 of them. Do 1 at a time. Oh, maybe 2. Looking really lemony. So that's going to mix for a few minutes, and then we'll pour it into a pan. Here's our pretty yellow lemon pound cake mix, all mixed up, looking good. So I'm just going to pour it now into my fluted pan that's already been sprayed with Baker's Joy or any spray that has flour in it. I'm actually going to hold out just a little bit of this mix because it's getting pretty full in that pan. I don't want to overfill my pan, so I'm going to hold that out, but here we go. Now it has to cook for 65 to 70 minutes. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and I even have heated it to 350, but the directions say to lower the temperature to 325 whenever I put it into the oven. So I'm going to do that and let it cook, and then we'll come back and make a lemon glaze to go on top. So we'll be right back. cake is out of the oven. It took about 60 minutes in my oven. It did overflow just a tad. I'll have to get a little bit of cleaning in the oven done, but that's what it is. We're going to let it cool for just a few minutes while I prepare the icing. All right, so let's make our frosting for this yummy lemon cake I've got sitting here. So it's a glaze to go on top. So first thing you're going to do is you need 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. I'm going to put it into the mixture. So let's pour out 2 cups of confectioner's sugar carefully. All right. Let's set that aside. We'll add the confectioner's sugar to the mixer. Whoops. Let's try this again. There we go. All right. Now we're going to zest a lemon. Have you ever zested before? You're just taking off that top part of the lemon. You don't want to dig down into, see, it's just the very top piece. You don't want to dig down into the rind. And you're getting zest right here on your zester. We want to go all the way around. This does give a lot of flavor, and it's a lot of the lemony flavor. That's what we want. This is a lemon cake, so we want to get as much lemon flavor as possible. We're also going to use the zest from this, the juice from this lemon. You could use lemon juice in it if you want to. I hope I'm getting enough lemon. I'm sorry, you could use lemon juice from a container if you wanted to, but we're going to hopefully get enough juice from this lemon. We need 1/4 cup. Okay, there's our zest. So now let's see how much juice we can get from this lemon. I'm adding it to a citrus press, and I'm going to squeeze and see if I can get as much juice as possible out of here. Oh yeah, I think I'll get it. Getting quite a lot. All right, now let's squeeze that other half of lemon right here. Oh yeah, I've almost got a 1/4. I think I'm good to go. Let's add lemon juice. You could add a little extra juice to that if you wanted to, if you didn't get enough out. And 2 tablespoons of softened butter. Let me add that to the mixer. And then we just need to turn on the mixer and let it do its thing. My frosting is finished. I did add a little more lemon juice. I have checked my fridge, and I had some lemon juice there, so I went ahead and put a little bit more into my frosting. Now the directions say this cake is still kind of warm, so all we want to do is put some of this frosting around on the top, not all of it, and just let it flow where it wants. And then we're going to let it set for about an hour, and I'll come back and put the rest of this frosting on top. I think because it's still warm, it's going to kind of soak up a little bit. Spread it around a little, and then when I come back in a little while, I'll put some more of it on top. So this is what we have so far. It's looking really good. Oh, it smells very lemony. Can't wait to have a taste. So I'm almost finished. Be right back. Y'all, it's time to add the last little bit of frosting or glaze to the top of the cake. I have just a little bit of it left. I'm just going to spread it around and let it fall where it wants to fall on my lemon pound cake. I think it looks really good. I have to let it cool some more. And I'm waiting on some people to come with me to eat it, but in a little while, I will be cutting into it, and I'll post a picture of how it looks on the inside. But it looks really nice on the outside, and I can't wait to give it a try. There you have a lemon pound cake. Yummy.